Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Disco Elysium, where this episode, I have no idea how to talk to Egg about the cable. Uh, as I was saying, we are going to figure out where the hell the shot came from. Apparently, from the most improbable place it could have, is what our expert investigating led us to. Nope, not gonna read the books yet. We have missions to do. Okay, how doth one get over there then? Okay, it said there's something down there, but I don't see any obvious ways of getting there. Okay. We now have a map. Oh yeah, I remember now. We have to go and talk to Len and ask her to take us on her boat to the Impossible Shot Island. Harry, I know you're all kinds of fucked up, but please run faster.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
You're not limping. You're you. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
That shot in the foot was pretty badass. I would have liked it. You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
It's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing. Looks like you've got banged up real good. What happened to you anyway? We heard gunshots from the town. They were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You should see the other guys now. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
I'm not going to ask her on a date again. We need to get to the island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can you butter your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
These are a lot of rules.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
It's on the island. Saw some kind of ruins.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
2 days of sunshine, I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. We sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
Is it? Said haven't been there yourself. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thanks.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
And no, we are not gonna try asking her out. At least not with Kim here.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Because you've been to the island, right?
On that island?
No, some other island. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
Nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire.
That's adorable.
Gather the sticks for the fire and bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
What do you mean, shells?
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put a fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke traces.
Mentioned something about lights?
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
Do you not know if Simon twice?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island.
Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't.
A dull pain flashes through your mind.
Well? They're just kids. He didn't kill himself.
I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Is that all you know?
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Sure. Off we go then.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Ah, yes, this is the end message.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Sure, fine. Get in right to the island. Seriously? If I don't fall off there, I swear to fuck. Well, off to the pail we go. And this is going to be another content ID on the video. Move a tiny little bit faster, please. Kim? Faster. Hit the throttle, Kim. How long is this gonna take? Cool shot though. Are we there yet? Shit, we could be rowing faster than this. Any day now.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The
Finally.
lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Let's go.
Okay. Something tells me I'm might gonna have my gun with me. And I'm gonna hold off to that skill point for now. Pour down here for a bit. Can't go any further there. Okay.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it's used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, locking off that side of the bay.
What from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Ooh, chain wall. Get some fuel. Run out symbols.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Then what's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
It's a lot like RCM.
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
That is not the significance of ICP that I was expecting. What I'm hearing is we descended from the glorious revolutionary army.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really matter.
White Star.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Those spec stars too.
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Can't go. Can't reach there, so I gotta go here. Cannons.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is it?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
Why the fuck did the Windows thing just activate? I have no idea.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator. A hollow ring, the canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What's this mean?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke.
I am. This generator proves the universe is material.
A small agony, Minuscule bones may have fractured, but it proves the point.
And I just got an achievement for kicking 5 inanimate objects.
He nods approvingly. He even smiles.
I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Okay, what else is here? Signs of someone living here. Fallen shirt.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft-cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
You think whoever slept here is...
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
No time to rest now.
Yes, anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
You don't have to be a hero.
I'm fine.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife, widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive?
Everyone loves nature.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes, fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Damn.
Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This person has good eyesight.
Okay, I need to bump up conceptualization. Good thing I held on to that skill point. Anything else that gives me conceptualization? Nope. There. White satin shirt. +1 conceptualization. More conceptualization. Lounge jacket. Anything else? Nope.
Soft
Fine.
covers,
Let's try this
serialized
again.
fantastique and detective stories. Animal Adventures. A magazine. Oh yes, under the bed. There is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly like reading.
Look, in powerful communist theory, righteous and truthful.
Yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist student's room?
Students in the apartment building seem to have some as well.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
What do you think it means?
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Don't tell me it's the communists. Did I change out anything else? I don't think so. I don't want to arrest the comrades. Winter scarf. -1 composure. I'm sure it's fine. Have anything that gives me more composure? Yeah, perfect. -1 drama. Shit. What's giving me -1 drama? -1 drama is fine. Look, it's me. Razmazov. Okay, let's continue exploring. What's this?
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Hello, hello, hello. What's this then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out, they terminate here.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. What's this console do?
Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radiodiffusé. Sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
We need to restore power before using this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it. We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The boat engine. The console looks on as you talk, mute and unpowered.
We are going to have to go find fuel, but that is going to be left for next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of the things that make the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.